Life is a
game.
They say I can't win. Oh, never.
Amount of
Nothing there me down
before
my life
begins.
I won't be afraid to challenge myself.
They won't
Ever break my fire. My dreams won't die.
if I hide.
Fight in the sky. Spreading my wings.
Take
off. It's time to fly. Take a chance to make it all the way. Take a chance. Forgetting
yesterday.
Take a chance with me. Nothing will bring me down. No retreat. When I leave all my fear behind. My future is still alive inside. Take a chance and achieve.
My doubt
Away. Believing
gets
me through my
darkness.
days. Take a chance to make it all the way. Take a chance. Forgetting
Yesterday.
Take a breath.
With my heart.
Will lead the way. Take a chance. I'll take a chance today.
Hello and welcome to episode 40 of the Seal of Progrichalcos. Despite last episode taking a little bit of a detour to the Malefic world, we are back in the Zexal Dual School background here, ready to open up the next core set of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, that being Order of Chaos. Order of Chaos was released in January 2012 and really shifted the meta in terms of what was viable. Gone were the more steady decks of the past, and here we were entering the era of Wombo Combo. We've got the Insectors that like to equip and then re-equip monsters from their hand or graveyard to themselves, popping cards, going crazy, making powerful big Xyz monsters. You get the wind-ups finally fully fledged with Shark, Rat, and of course the old Zen Mighty here. And then you also get the debut of the new ninjas, using stuff like the Blade Armor Ninja and Hanzo to generate an unparalleled amount of advantage and damage in one turn. This set is really where Yu-Gi-Oh! Evolved, and I'm not talking about the Evo cards because they're still garbage.
Roasted! What killed the dinosaurs? Yeah.
So looking at the super rares, obviously we've discussed a few of these already. Hornet, Rat, Shark, Blade Armor Ninja, all four of these cards are insane. Even the Zekta Hawk is pretty good at this stage. The two Ninjutsu art cards are okay, and these spells here are okay. They're not super high value though. Darkstorm Dragon, I don't even know what this card does, and Nejazo, less said about that the better.
He just sucks. He sucks so hard.
Into the rares, you get stuff like Dragonfly and Hopper. These are going to be the two cards we're wanting most out of this set.
They're a tough pair, huh?
Along with the Photon Thrasher, just a really reliable level 4 monster that can easily special summon itself to allow you to get into big Xyz monsters. Gagaga Bolt is okay for the Gagaga archetype, and I do really like myself the Shrine of Mist Valley. Dark Flat Top is also really funny because its effect just does not work.
It's completely useless.
These other rares don't matter really at all. The Ultra Rares is another slot where it's just packed to the brim with really powerful and impactful cards. Giga Mantis, Hanzo, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, Zen Mighty, even something like the Dark Mist saw quite a bit of play when you got stuff like the Baby Raccoons or the Maleficaros later down the line. Soldier also isn't too bad, although at this stage of the Yu-Gi-Oh! It's pretty hard to summon, and Zect Caliber is a very nice equip spell as well. Into the Secret Rares, Tor Bust, couldn't quite capture the magic of Tor Guide, isn't very good.
Bust sucks.
Uria Gal is like the world's worst Dark Magician Girl cosplayer. White Dragon Ninja, very funny boss monster for ninjas. Xyz Reborn, kind of a cool way of reviving your dead Xyz monsters. And then look at these Xyz cards. Exhibitor with Juggernaut.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
MX Saber Invoker has seen so much play across Yu-Gi-Oh's history, has to be banned because it's so strong. And Zen Maya is just a really great way of dealing with set cards. Then in the commons we get the Armor Ninjas, which are okay. Apocryph I always used to like.
You talking about that Apocryph, whatchamacallit thing?
Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon are going to be a staple of the sealed matches. Centipede, Master Ninja, Abizu, Giga Weevil, Ant, Shocktopus even as saw some play. Wind Up Honeybee is a good card. Upstart Golden Ninja. There's so many good individual cards at just about every rarity in this set. I really hope we manage to pull a decent suite of the ninjas and the wind up monsters, especially given we've got 2 Factory and 2 Magician. Let's see how we pull. So looking through our pulls, we got a decent amount of the Air Armor and the Aqua Armor Ninja. We did get the Armor Blast, which isn't too good as a super rare. Dark Diviner, again another super rare that's just garbage. Typhoon, woo, we got one of that card. Only one Apocryph as well, that's a bit disappointing because this card sees a lot of interesting play with the Heretics that come out next set. Evo Monsters or whatever, we got Force, another garbage super rare. We did get the Solder. Not sure how viable that card is back in this era of Yu-Gi-Oh, but maybe way down the line we can actually summon that card. 3 Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon, that is really good to see. Decent enough on the Insectors though. 2 Ant, 3 Centipede, 2 Dragonfly, a couple of Giga Weevils, 1 Hopper. No Hornet, which is a bit disappointing, but this is a pretty good start to the Insector pool. We got 2 Utopia Ray, the Ghost and the Ultimate. God, those would be worth serious money in real life, but to me they are just absolute garbage. We don't even have Utopia, there's no way we can even summon them.
And you're nothing to me.
And then we got 1 Thrasher, that's disappointing. 1 Golden Ninja. And then only 2 Wind-Up Honeybee, none of the high rarity wind-ups. Wow. That is so disappointing. We pulled basically all of the worst super rare cards in the set and nothing that we would actually want out of here.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Alright, I mean, I think we've got a decent enough deck for sealed, but that's disappointing for our progression builds. Let's head on over to Drawing Book. Oh god, there's way too many Evo monsters in this deck. I am not happy with what we've had to scrape together here.
It looks like garbage.
Starting off, we've got 1 Challenge the Prophet. He can look at face down cards, ooh, and ice them out potentially if you guess that it's a spell or a trap. 2 Dark Blade, just another 1800. 2 Earth Armor Ninja, a free 1600 body if we control nothing on the field, and then also good tribute fodder for our Evo Tsar monsters. Speaking of which, we are playing 3 Elias. If he's summoned by the effect of an Evo tile, we can summon a level 6 or lower fire dinosaur from the hand. And then 3 Terrius. If he's special summoned by the effect of an Evo tile monster, he loses 500 attack, because they really thought 2400 from a special summon was going to be absolutely bonkers. Speaking of our Evo tiles, we've got 1 Cassinario. At the end of the battle phase, if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you contribute it to summon 2 level 6 or lower fire dinosaur monsters with the same name from the deck. They get banished in the end phase, but essentially we'd just be summoning them to bring out the Solder here. Obviously 1600 attack isn't the greatest, but potentially could run over a few threats, so we can make the Solder this way. And then 3 Pleuro. If it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, we can just summon an Evo Soul monster from the hand. So in an ideal situation, when Pleuro gets destroyed, we can special summon the Elias from the hand, and then using Elias either summon another Elias or the Terrius from the hand and make Solder that way. Then we've got 3 Dark, just an 1850, 1 Gororo Giant, just a 2000, 3 Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. If a monster we control is destroyed by battle or card effect, just a free special summon from the hand, which is really good, especially when it's got 2200 attack. Then we have 1 Photon Crusher, another 2k attacker, 1 Photon Lizard who can be tributed to add either the Crusher or the Thrashers from deck to hand, 2 Shocktopus that can lower monsters attack to 0 after it gets destroyed by battle, 1 White Knight Queen. If we potentially get in a situation where we can tribute 2 monsters to summon this girl out, once a turn we can just pop 1 set card on the field. And then 2 Wind Up Honeybee, just floats on into itself when it's destroyed by battle. 1 Dice Foon to hopefully deal with back row, an Evo Force. This allows us to tribute 1 Evo tile and just special summon an Evo Saw from the deck, and it gets treated as if it was summoned by an Evo tile. So with this we can tribute off a Pleuro, summon an Elias from the deck, and then use Elias to summon something from the hand. 2 Full Force Strike to deal with any monster on the field, 3 Photon Trident to boost up our Photon monsters by 700 attack, and then 3 Primordial Soup. During our main phase we can shuffle up to 2 Evolzile monsters from our hand to the deck, then draw the same number of cards. Potentially this allows us to unbrick our hand if we've got stuck on something like 2 Terrius that we don't know what to do with. So yeah, this deck is a bit of a Primordial Soup in and of itself. Let's see how well it performs. Looking at our opener, we've got a berry of monsters here, not surprising when we are playing 30 in the main deck. Tabas is going to lead off with the Vampiric Koala, just an 1800 monster and not one that we actually considered for our deck, surprisingly. Thankfully we do have the old Chowlin here, we can summon him down, check what Tabas has got set down, the Insector Orb, okay, and then we're just going to...
Now say it with me.
Crashing them
Chowlin the Prophet.
Into a...
Vampiric Koala.
How long have you been in the Force?
Tabas's turn, down comes the Reverse
Basta!
Only attack face down defense position monsters if he attacks one card out of face. This card is garbage. 1500 attack and he can't even attack directly. What a joke. Right, we're going to summon the Shocktopus, try and get max value here by clearing the Reverse.
Basta!
And then posing a bit of a threat to Tabas on the next turn. Down comes the old Hopper. Okay. Followed up with the Insector Orb. That's going to buff him up to 2200 attack. And then the Variable Form. Oh god, once per turn you can activate one of these effects. Target an Insector you control. Okay, cool. That doesn't do anything at this stage. Down comes the Giga Weevil. That's going to get equipped. That's going to then get summoned into defense, turning Hopper into something or other, but you can't quite clear the Shocktopus. We're going to summon down our Photon Crusher here, giving him the Photon Trident to buff his attack up to 2700 and clear the Giga Weevil. We're then going to use the Photon Trident's effect to pop the Variable Form. Right, Tabas's turn. Down comes the Zector Hawk. Oh, you kidding me? You at 0. Oh man, okay. It doesn't matter too much. We are just going to set down the Honeybee just to get us a bit of value going forward. Down comes the ZW Unicorn Spear. That's actually a pretty good card, a 1900 attacker in this format, in this economy, Tobias. Right, we're going to lose our second Honeybee, summoning out a planetary purpley Thorny Dragon from the hand. And then our turn, we're going to ping down the
Giant. Giant.
and then use the planetary purpley Thorny to out the ZW Unicorn Spear. Probably should have seen another purpley Thorny coming at this stage. We're just going to pass. Tobias is going to run over our Giant, who is gone. Tobias then going to attack into the purpley Thorny, and I'm so confused. Didn't why is Hopper? Oh, did Orb oh yeah, Orb must have negated the shock. I was under the assumption all this time that Hopper was at 1000, but he's actually at 2700.
That's on you for making assumptions.
That is going to be problematic for us to deal with. Right, the planetary purpley Thorny Dragon is going to clear the old dark, and we are going to take 2700 to the dome here. We will need like an evolve miracle here, and the second evolves Elias is not good enough. We're just going to have to set down the Dark Blade here. And down comes Centipede, and that is the game. Second opener is looking a bit stronger, that we have two purpley Thornies here. We're going to summon down the old Photon Crusher, two back row to support him. Let's see what Tobias can kick up. Three in the back, going for the old Dice Foon. Bugerations. Right, we're going to fire off our own Dice Foon and get to destroy one of Tobias' back row. I do not know why he set down his back row first before going for the Dice Foon. Seems a bit reckless. Right, we're going to lose our Crusher to the Thrasher, summoning out our Purpley Thorny in response, and Tobias is going to pass. Our turn, we're just going to keep going aggressive with the Purpley Thorny, dealing a nice 100 damage to Tobias. Thankfully, no Purpley Thorny in response. Tobias is just going to set down a monster. We're going to go for our combat again. We don't quite have the means to make Solder, so there's no point really going for the Pluro and Evo Force line. Tobias just keeps setting. We're going to summon down the Chowlen, start declaring traps, and preventing his variable form from being activated. Then the Purpley Thorny can get in for a nice 2200. And it's over to Tobias. Tobias just setting, hopefully regretting it. Down comes our Stroctopus, and we are in full control of this game, baby. See ya, Ant!
It's as easy as crushing an ant.
And this is a nice 3800, wrapping Tobias down to a measly 1900. Last turn, bro. Down comes the Ant. Down comes the Zector Hawk. He's at 1200. Oh. Dying on your own terms, eh? You just die. Okay, into the all-important Game 3, and our hand is probably the worst hand we've seen so far. No way that we can really make anything viable, especially when Tobias is leading off with a Centipede equipped with Centipede and equipped with the Zector Hawk. This guy is huge! Right, I think we're probably going to have to go for the old Pluro line, going for the Evo Force, grabbing a Elias from the deck, summoning out the Elias from the hand, and we can overlay into our own 2600 Chud. We're going to crash here.
Crashing them
Evolves our Solder.
into a...
Insector Centipede equipped with Insector Axe Zector Hawk.
How long have you been in the Force?
Everything's going to fade, and that is the end turn. We've sort of simplified the game state already, down to 3 cards each. Down comes the ZW Unicorn Spear, and we're going to take 1900 here. Oh, we could have gone for the full force strike. I don't know why we didn't go for that. Right, the ZW Unicorn Spear is going to get equipped with the old Stroctopus here, and we are going to take 1800 from this Chowlen directly. Another Pluro isn't too usable. We're just going to have to set that down and pass the turn. Down comes Crusher, and we are...
You're gonna get crushed!
Crusher goes to defense, and then we're going to take 1800 from the old Chowlen here. Somehow our life points are basically gone already. Thankfully, Dark is the absolute perfect draw here. We can clear the Crusher, and Chowlen is not big enough to deal with us. Our turn, we're just going to punch on over the ZW. I don't know why we didn't clear the Chowlen here. That would have made more sense, surely. We're going to set down our Honeybee and pass the turn. Down comes another Unicorn Spear. Down goes our Dark. And thankfully, we do have one Honeybee we can float on into from the deck. At least preserving a little bit of board presence here. Dark Blade is pretty good. We're going to have to summon him. Banishing the... What the f***? This card actually has an effect. That's when you can banish one Dark Monster from your graveyard to start at level 4 or lower. Oh my gosh, this guy's crazy. ZW Unicorn Spear, you are now Dark Blade's bitch, baby. You thought you were just going to equip yourself to Utopia, but now you've equipped the Dark Blade, literally the anti-Utopia here. I'm going to fire the full force strike just to ensure our Dark Blade does not die. This captain is insane. Oh.
Did I say no purple dragons? Did I?
Just when we thought we had the turnabout play, down comes a Purpley Thorny to ruin my day. We're going to lose the Honeybee and lose the ZW here. Our turn, Dice Foon is useless, and that is the game! Alright, the next set we're going to be opening is Gold Series 5 Haunted Mine.
What were you thinking? The Haunted Mine.
Now, Gold Series 5 reprinted a lot of cards we just didn't have access to before. Grapha, Hyperion, 2 cards previously locked behind structure decks now available to us at Gold Rare. Dark Hole as well. Not sure what our stance on this card is. I'm not sure whether either of us even have this card, but it would be funny to get. Starlight Road, also a really good card to counter the Dark Hole when sealed. We do have the Nat Beast and the Synchron already, but we missed out on Brio and we don't have the Beredo before, so getting out either of these 2 cards would be great. Utopia as well, it's a really solid rank 4. Cephalon's also a really funny card. Cool too. In the Ghost Gold Rares, a Chance of Gauze or the Herald of Perfection, 2 cards we've not had access to before either, both very strong cards. Then in the commons we get a whole bunch of the Trap Monsters reprinted, the Dark Scorpions which are kind of useless, loads of zombie cards, and yeah, that's about it. So looking at our collection, we got the Gold Ghost Rare of Blue Eyes. That's an insane pull if it was real, but sadly not. Dark Hole, that's also really strong for sealed. Dawn of the Herald, oh, please tell me we actually got the Herald of Perfection. That would be so good. Apophis is okay. Third MST for our collection, that's very strong. Nat Beast, we already have enough of that card already. Solemn Judgment, another really good card for sealed, but we have 3 of that for our progression decks already. Yeah. Okay, so nothing that we actually really wanted here.
So sad.
And I guess the closest is the third MST. Oh, and actually the Master Hyperion, how did I miss this guy? I'm not really sure what our agent pull is at the moment, because I know we don't have Earth, because that was still structure deck locked, but this is good to have just in the bank in case we ever want to play that archetype going forward. Alright, let's head on over to Journey Book to have a look at our sealed deck. Wow, Gold Series Haunted Mine, it really does feel like we're going back in time with this deck.
Time travel!
We are playing zombie good stuff, basically. Okay, so looking at our opening hand, things are pretty good whenever we got the Pyramid Turtle out. I'm going to set him down along with our Zoma and pass it on. To Master's turn, he's just setting as well. I think we've got to take the opportunity to try and get aggressive here, flipping over the Pyramid Turtle along with summoning our Vampire Lady and seeing whether we can deal with
Mrs. Wellington, Lady in White.
We'll set down our Tiki Curse and pass the turn. Down comes the Embodiment of Apophis, and it gets tributed immediately.
The mighty Helpoemmer!
Oh no! For the Helpoemmer. Oh, that card is a nightmare. If we actually deal with this card, we're just slowly going to lose cards every single turn. Uh-oh. Well, we are going to lose our Vampire Lady here, taking 450, and then in the end phase we will summon out our Zoma. We're going to go for the Tiki Curse, summoning that out into attack mode, tributing it for the Ryu Koki.
Okay, Mr. Cocky.
Thankfully we've got the Tiki Curse that allows our Zoma the Spirit to deal with the Helpoemmer without it becoming a recursive threat to us. The Master's just going to set and pass the turn. We're going to go for the Book of Life here, banishing the Helpoemmer, get it out of the graveyard, and to bring back our Vampire Lady, summoning down the Don Zalug, and this is just game over to Bars. Once the Zalug starts sniping cards from your hand...
You don't feel so cocky now.
Well, I stand corrected, it's not game over when Ryu Koki is out on the field. Oh my god, and the Zombie Master, oh god, we are absolutely cooked here. The Bars are going to revive back the Lady in White, going to crash the 2 Cockies, and they will disappear here.
Your cockfights suck, you bastard.
Zombie Master is then able to deal with our Don Zalug. That is very frustrating. Oh, what a top deck. The Patrician, I love to see it. We're just going to get rid of these 2 cards by crashing them
Tiki Soul.
Into a...
Zombie Master.
How long have you been in the Force?
Main phase 2, set down our Bone Crusher here. Twice are going to tribute off for another Ryu Koki. Good thing we didn't waste our Patrician here. And Tiki Curse is fine. We're going to set down the Fear from the Dark. I'm going to actually lose this. Another Zombie Master. I'm going to lose this after I had such strong momentum. Oh my god, into the third. This is... yeah, this is what zombies do best, baby.
Resurrection!
Going to lose our Fear.
Oh, my fear.
Behind
Lose the Vampire Lady. One Zombie Master will crash with our Tiki Curse and we'll take 1200. Zone of the Spirit is nice but not good enough. Tabas is going to attack. We are going to have to fire it off. At least can body block some damage here. Tabas will take the 2400 as the Ryukoki crashes. So yeah, that's the game. Right, well, into game 2. Yeah, okay, we're going to go for the Mummy, just try and be aggressive from the get-go, setting down 2 cards to see whether Tabas can deal with it. Thankfully not. We're going to go for the Zoma Spirit in main phase 2, turning it sideways, trying to see whether we can poke apart whatever Tabas has got set. It is
Mrs. Wellington, Lady in White.
Typical turn 1 defense. We are going to set down our Pyramid Turtle and pass. Down comes the Tiki Curse, going to get tributed for the Helpoema and the Pyramid of Wonders. Our Zoma will die here. We're just going to have to set monsters. There's no way we can deal with Helpoema. Down comes the Cocky as well. Oh my gosh, our monsters are just going to get absolutely cocked here. That was supposed to be a pun on cooked, but it's sounding a bit wrong. Right, Call of the Mummy is fine, but we just, it's just not a...
I was going to foot him...
I can't even speak. This is just diabolical. And then the Zombie Master 2, just reviving back.
Mrs. Wellington, Lady in White.
Sure, another defensive threat. This is just agony. We're going to lose our Goblin Zombie. We're going to grab our Zombie Master. At least we can get some value off this card. Then we are going to lose our Pyramid Turtle, grabbing from the deck the old Ryukoki here. Wow, Tabas is just sacrificing the Helpoema here just so he can steal cards from my hand. That was Donzaluke's job, buddy. You're stealing his grift. We're going to go Zombie Master, discard the Bone Crusher, bringing back the Bone Crusher. At least we can pop with the Pyramid of Wonders here. Then we can crash the 2 Ryukokis as well as the 2 Zombie Masters.
Zombie Monsters. Zombie Monsters.
How long have you been in the Force?
At the end of the battle phase,
Say farewell to a random card from your hand.
Tabas is going to pick out the Donzaluke. Unbelievable. Helpoema just with the absolute sniper shot accuracy here, whipping out my Donzaluke there. We're going to lose Bone Crusher in the end phase, and then Tabas is going to Book of Life. We're going to have to call it the Haunted, targeting our Ryukoki just so he doesn't get banished, and then the 2 Cockies are probably going to not crash. Down comes the Red Ogre.
Oh, hello there.
Okay, well, we have lost our Ryukoki yet again. This is looking like it's game over. We're going to set our Costin, pass the game. Losing our double Costin here. Donzaluke is just another fodder for the Red Ogre. Down comes the Vampire Lady too. We're going to start losing our really impactful spells probably. Oh no, Tabas is picking the traps. Okay, we'll just get rid of a physical double here. The only way we have to win this is if we draw the Dark Hole. Oh, great. Zombie Master. You're not even going to bother firing Zombie Master's effect. I suppose it doesn't really matter at this stage. You could have probably won. Yeah, you definitely could have won. Don't know why you didn't. Great. MST, sure, we're going to lose Call of the Mummy. And yeah, that's game. Hey. Damn, I just got absolutely flipping cooked by these zombies here. Alright, into the progression games. Now there's a bit of a tendency in this series to play old GX era archetypes that we have the full play sets of all the cards for, as opposed to trying out any of the new archetypes in any progression matches.
You're afraid of change.
Today I aim to break that tradition by playing the wind-ups, with no payoffs whatsoever. That's right, we are just trying to rely on things like the overwind to double our monster's attack power, and then the general recursive ability of things like the wind-up soldier, the magician and the factory to hopefully scum out a win without having access to any of the big powerful wind-up Xyz monsters.
Not a great plan.
Okay, well this is a hand stuffed full of our wind-up little toys here. We're just going to set down the snail and pass it on over back to Tabas. There's no hope against Blackwings.
Of all the
archetypes
in all the towns in all the world,
he just had to play Blackwings.
Alright, Sirocco plus the Khalid.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Yep, well at least we baited one Khalid pretty early. We're going to go for the Zen malfunction here, recurring back the wind-up snail. Then we're going to summon down the old hunter here, tributing off the snail to pop one of Tabas's cards in hand, getting rid of the MST. We're going to set down our overwind and pass it on over. Down comes Bora, and sure, yep. Right, as Shura goes to battle, we are going to fire off the overwind, doubling our monster's attack up and... Wow, you can't do that in battle, Tabas. I'm going to deal with the Shura, and then our soldier will return to the hand. We're going to summon down our soldier here, winding him up to... Sakuetsu armor is going to put him in his place. We possibly could have booked our own guy to keep him alive, but I guess with Boro it probably doesn't matter. Down comes Mistral, and yep, things are going to get synced off for the Brio. We are going to book the Brio just to stay for a bit of life gain. Ooh, the factory is huge here. Okay, right, we're going to summon down the Doggo. Someone activate the factory. Use the old Doggo to wind himself up to 1800 attack, then trigger the factory. So, you son of a bitch.
The power of the sun.
Right, losing our entire field. Tabas has got a Brio and a Dream, baby. Yep, 2300 down. Wind up.
Warrior
Has no chance against this. Tabas is going to... he's just going to do the bounce and trounce.
bouncy bouncy.
Let's wind up key, dude. Why the hell are we playing that card? That's garbage. Alright, if we've learned anything from that, it's reject the new, embrace the old. Let's head on over to our second progression deck. And what better old deck is there than Heroes?
Wow. This looks like a job for Old Reliable.
So looking at this deck, this is a list that Jaden Yuki would be proud of. Triple Stratos, triple Neosalius, 2 Bubbleman, double Malicious, the Plasma, Ocean, double Ryo, Book of Moon, a couple of D-Draws, 3 Equals, 3 Gemini Spark, 2 Mask Change to potentially get into the Masked Hero Vapor, double MST, Rotor, Scapegoat, and then a whole bevy of traps, including the old little spicy DNA transplant, just allowing any of our heroes to turn into Vapor. This looks like a deck list for the ages, and I'm ready to get my game on. Whoa, oh, these cards are just so strong. Look at this hand. Stratos, Equals, Spark, and Blast. This is just...
Perfect. Perfect. And perfect.
I absolutely love this hand. Right, we're going to go for the Equal, pulling out a Stratos from our deck, dialing him in. Then we're going to go Stratos. Sure, if you want to play half your life points, by all means, go right ahead, buddy. We are then going to set down 4 cards. Ooh, spooky stuff.
4
Back row.
Jeremy. 4? That's insane.
And pass the turn. Down. Why are you playing Jinzo?
Just to piss them off.
There's not a single card in my deck that stands up to him. Oh, this is awful. Right, we're going to go for the Stratos, grabbing the Bubbleman, sending down a card, special summoning the Bubbleman for free. Go for the Mask Change here, putting out the Masked Hero Vapor. Hopefully we can crash these cards.
Crashing them
Masked Hero Vapor.
into a...
Jinzo.
How long have you been in the Force?
3 days.
Yeah, wow, it took me like 3 cards to out a Jinzo. We are going to lose Stratos to the Saku here. Cool. Misery, I knows only my company. Oh, Neosalius, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gemini Spark for being a spell card. Boom, get that Jinzo out of here. Nice draw as well. Then we're going to go for our Neosalius on our next turn, sending down the Solemn Judgment and losing to the Saku. Barnes is doing a pretty good job of mitigating against our threats, but he's thankfully not putting up any of his own at the moment.
How could this happen to me?
Yep. Well, we're going to have to fire off our own Sano Man to that card. We are not lending a second Jinzo land. Oh, no.
Yes! Yes!
We lose anyway, is what I'd say if I didn't have this boy.
Activate the magic card Scapegoat!
Right, 3 tokens on the field and living on a dream. What can we draw to get us out of here? Well, the Malicious is pretty good when we have a D-draw. Right, we're going to draw 2 fresh cards. Yep. Well, we're going to look in our deck for the 3rd Malicious, which we're not playing because I think we've got it semi-limited. And yeah, just summoning down our Neosalius. Hopefully Tabas might think we actually have a second Gemini Spark here. And we can deal with the Sunny... How are you still on Sunny Pixie, Tabas? The year is 2012.
I need some Pixie Princess action!
Oh, I guess it is a light.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, great. We're gonna have to lose our Neosalius here. Then we are gonna lose 2 tokens. This is flipping garbage. Right, into game 2. Can our heroes please put up a bit more of a fight this time? Right, we're going to go for the Neosalius, set down 3, this looks promising. Twice going to go for the MST, getting rid of our Hero Blast, fine. Down comes the Cyber Dragon and the Changer. Oh, you are kidding me, right. Down goes the Twister outing our rivalry. Great. Brio is summoned. Do we have an out? We do have the Compulse. We are going to use that on the Chaos Orc though, and lose our nearest alias to the Brio. How have we lost already? Down comes Jinzo. Yeah, just put it as some fast draw. We can't deal with Jinzo. Right, we are going to go for the D-draw, drawing some cards. We are losing to Jinzo. Are you kidding me? Okay, Rota might get us out of things. Now we have the Stratos and the Neos Alias and the Gemini Spark in play. I'm going to summon out the second Malicious from our deck, going for our Neos Alias, clearing Tobias's freshly set Sunny Pixie. Then we are going to set down the Gemini Spark in main phase 2. Down. What? Why did you do that? Oh. Just so you could summon out the Chaos Orc, we're going to banish that with the Bottomless, and Tobias is down to low resources. Thankfully we've got the equal here, bringing out the Stratos, and this looks to be game, set and match Tobias. Going to use the Stratos, popping Tobias's Dive Prison, and then dealing a nice 1800. Unless you've got like Mega Chaos Beast coming out, things are looking pretty good for me. Second Stratos comes down, we're going to grab the Plasma here. Not quite confident enough to just sacrifice my whole field for it. We will do on a nice 3600 with our 2 Stratos here. Down comes the Cyber Dragon. Okay, we are losing 1 Stratos here. We're pretty happy with that though. Summoning it off our Neos Alias, tributing our whole field for the Plasma.
I'll end your destiny with the life force of all things. The unstoppable Destiny Hero Plasma!
We're going to yoink that Cyber Dragon. Okay, AD Changer will fire off. We're not going to be able to attack this turn, but we're pretty much guaranteed to win next turn unless Tobias. We're going to lose to Witch. We're going to lose to Witch of the Black Forest.
See you, chump.
Oh! Okay, Ryo, deal with this. We're going to stop Tobias getting those inherent summons.
That's not the precise term.
See your dad, see your, any of your flippin' chaosy things. Yep, well, Ryo is going to tribute himself off to deal with the Chaos Sorcerer. Then we're going to grab the Stratos with the E-Call, summon him down, grabbing the Bubble Man. We are seriously low on cards at the moment, dealing a nice 2600 here. Tobias, you've got precisely 1 turn to find the out. Please, MST. Oh, the heroes came through as I knew they would. Right, game 3, can they take the match? Right, Tobias is going to lead off with 3 in the back and 1 in the front. We're going to go for the Ryo. It's going to get Chaos Trap Hold, interesting enough. Tobias is going to set down another card. We can summon down our Neos Alias. Going to get Sakuratsu here. Tobias still doing nothing. We're going to use the Stratos to grab Stratos. Start trying to deal with these other monsters. Another Saku gets fired. What is your threat level, Tobias? Absolutely non-existent. We're going to grab another Stratos with Stratos. Try and attack again. Get a third Saku. Finally, Witch and all these cards are going to get flipped over. We're going to go for the Hero Blast, popping the Change of Synchron, and then we're going to take 1200 damage here. Crazy. After we're going to set on the SJ, going to go for the Neos Alias, dealing with the AD Changer. Twice a turn, MST is going to fire off. We're going to lose our SJ. Down comes the BLS. We've got another SJ for that though. Down goes the Witch, and he gets banished for the Chaos Orc. Jinzo's going to get added. We're going to grab the Stratos with the Roto. Then we're going to go for the Doom Lord, dealing with the Chaos Sorcerer. Then we can summon down the Stratos, get rid of the Dive Prison, and then start attacking directly. And that is the game! Well, I think Heroes and Black Wings are like the only 2 archetypes that are undefeated in matches in this series so far. For our final progression deck, take a look at this Uria heap and bask in its majesty. That's right, we're playing Trap Monster Continuous Trap Mishmash Turbo to summon out your boy, the Uria, Lord of Searing Flames.
Burning, searing, flames, screaming, torture.
Last time we played this deck, we absolutely cooked Tobias way back in the Legendary Collection Yugi's World episode. Hopefully we can make a repeat of that and just demolish him with our almighty Cypher ripoff. Let's head into the games to find out. I mean, what better hand could you ask for? 5 traps and the Sangan. Don't mind if I do, baby. See if you can deal with my Uria next turn.
Why don't we play Blackwing?
Well, the Blackwings actually may be competent enough to deal with this deck. We are going to lose the Sangan. Grab the bulb. Why did we get the bulb? Oh, we're going to mistworm you, but good, baby. Zoma, Tiki Soul, and Glow Up Bulb. Synchro summon the Mistworm. And bounce everything back to the hand. Icarus attack's going to get predictably fired, and we are going to lose 2 back row but not the Mistworm itself. Interesting. Oh, because the compulsor trigger as well. Well, that pretty much cost us our entire hand and field for nothing.
It was all for nothing.
We're going to go for the machine, then use Glow Up Bulb to banish it, summoning out our beast and setting down one card.
Now, let him have it, beast.
In the end, we kind of netted quite well a beast, and yep. Tobias is going to make the Brio, and beast is just a little bit too weenie to deal with that. Tiki Soul will get bounced to our hand, great, and then...
Daddy's home!
Okay, we're just dead. We're just dead. How did things go so wrong so quickly?
Have you, I don't know if you've tried this, but have you considered getting good?
Yep, Dad just banished the last 2 cards of our measly possessions. And that is the game. Yep. Wow. That is depressing. Right, we're going to go first again. Maybe we should search Uria this time, if we actually are fortunate enough to draw the Sangan. Well, we have teched in the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. That should hopefully stem the flow of Blackwings a little bit. Setting down 4-5 back row, passing the turn. Tobias' turn, down comes the Black Whirlwind, plus the Shura. We're going to MST the Black Whirlwind, though we don't want Tobias getting any value from that. As he attacks, we're going to go for the Tiki Curse, bringing out a big 1800 that's going to lose to the Kalute.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Shura will summon nothing, you fool, because we have the Shadow Imp. Against the Wind is going to recur back to Tobias' Kalute from his graveyard, just so we absolutely cannot destroy this card by battle. Right, we're going to set another card. Shura is going to attack directly. We're going to go for the Apophis, 1800 defense. Tobias is not going to bother risking the Kalute here. We're then going to activate our Zoma of Spirit, another nice 1800. Begone Knave is fine. We're going to go Zoma, attack, try and bait out the Kalute. Not really sure why we're doing this. Okay, if we're going to get banished, that's fine. I guess it would have been like some free damage from Zoma's effect. We're going to lose the Shadow Imp to the
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
MST, and then the Kalute will clear the Apophis, summoning out a Mistral from the deck. Everything's going to get synced into Brio. Do we have an answer for Brio? No, we do not. Well, we're just going to set down a further back row and hope Tobias doesn't snipe the good stuff. Right, as he attacks, we're going to go for the Begone Knave! And while we may take 2300, at least the Brio is now begone.
Begone!
Our turn, please get me the Uria.
We need to get to Uria.
We're going to flip over the Machine King, go for the direct attack, dealing a quick, easy 1000, bouncing himself back to the hand, which we can then set him down along with our Stronghold. Tobias just going to set and pass. Oh, Skildon would be nice. We're going to flip over the Machine King, see if we can deal with Tobias' newly set.
Begone!
It is the Witch, so we can't deal with it, but it does get bounced to hand because it dealt damage to me. Down comes Sirocco. Yep, that seems fine. We're going to lose the Machine King BC here, taking another 1000 damage.
Begone!
Well, Slime is nice, but
Your slime is overrated.
we literally have no space here. We have no space.
Well, stupid clog.
Against the Wind is going to pull back the Kalute from Tobias' graveyard. And Tobias is going to tribute off for the Sirocco, and then down comes the Dad, banishing one to get rid of our Scapegoat, which we're going to fire off in response. Banishing the second to get rid of... then going to go for the Skildon. I don't know why we didn't do that on the first one. I suppose it didn't matter too much. We're then going to fire off the MST, dealing with Tobias' Dark Illusion. This stage, I don't know why Tobias didn't attack with the Dad. You could have at least cleared one token. Maybe you just wanted my field to be clogged. Down comes the Shura, and sure enough, 3 tokens will fade here. We are then going to go for the Imperial Custom just to protect our back row. Tiki Curse is a pretty big monster here. We can use him to hopefully crash with the Shura.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
And all of me is so sad. Such a sad, sad place.
Yep. It seems fitting that the only deck I can win with are heroes, and the only deck Tobias can win with are the Blackwings. These are like, I guess, our signature decks by this point. Anyway, next episode we're going to be opening a really strong Zexal core set in Galactic Overlord. This is the set that introduced the Heretics and a whole bunch of other cards like the Lightways that didn't really do too much on release, but are pretty good in a sealed environment as well as like a limited progression environment. And then we are going to be opening for our second set Battle Pack 1, the king of the draft sets. I'm absolutely stoked to play that sealed game, and I can't wait to see what new cards that adds to our collection. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Do please subscribe to stay up to date with more episodes of the Seal of Progrichalcos. Goodbye everyone.